You think I'm a bad liar?
I do think you're a bad liar, actually.
You think you're a good liar?
I think I'm a good liar.
You're not a good liar.
I'm not a good liar?
You think you're a better liar than me?
Definitely.
Really?
Definitely.
I don't know, dude.
You know why you're a bad liar? Is because you always take things a step too far. Like you'll have the hook set in the fish, and then like you'll go. Ah!
I get arrogant.
Yeah, like here's what you'll do. You'll be like, oh man, I can't make it to the recital for your kid or whatever. I can't make it to the party. You're like, oh shoot, are you all right? Yeah, I've just been like sick. Should have ended it there, right? Less is more. But you'll be like, I've just been sick and like
just a lot of vomit. And
yeah,
I've been peeing the bed,
and my eyes actually have been bleeding. And they'll be like, what? Your eye? Like you need to go to the hospital. Like you'll lie yourself into a worse day. You will lie yourself into like instead of just missing the party, you'll be at the ER and having to take pictures, and you're getting like costume blood to put under your eyes to show how sick you were.
Do you know what I did one time? Is I had a girl that we went on a date. She ended up spending the night. We get up the next morning, and I'm like, hey, let's go out for breakfast. And this was not like a girlfriend. It was just like, we maybe went out like 5 times. So we go out to breakfast, and then we get back to my apartment, and she just like comes back in the apartment. I'm like, what is going on?
This is going to be like a whole day.
So we go to lunch, and then I'm like,
and what's the one thing that you want? To be alone.
Of course.
You want to be, as soon as you get to be alone, the better.
She's not leaving, right? So she's like, yeah, I was supposed to go shopping with my friend, but she canceled. And I'm like, oh, you can still go shopping. She's like, would you want to go? I was like, no, I got dinner plans, right? Any normal human being should be like, oh, you got dinner plans, okay.
Right.
And then she's like, oh, what are your dinner plans? I'm like, with my mom.
Yeah.
My mom. I'm meeting my mom for dinner. Oh, where at? And I should have been like, she's coming here, so you gotta leave.
Mm-hmm.
Instead, I say, oh, I'm driving over to her place, my mom's place. And then she's like, okay, well then, I'll just leave when you leave. And I'm like, oh my God.
Mm-hmm.
So I walk out with her. Mm-hmm. I'm like, I had to get dressed in like clothes,
right?
Like instead of just being in gym shorts, so like I put on like pants and shoes, and she's like, all right, see ya. And I'm walking to my car, and she's like watching me walk to my car, and I keep turning around like, all right, bye.
Did you have to drive?
I had to drive around the block. I had to get in my car and drive around the block.
Yeah.
Because I got in my car and I just sat, and I was like, oh, maybe she'll just see me sitting in my car and she'll leave. She's just in her car, and I like turned back like to look out the rearview mirror, and she's just in there like.
You're like, all right. So do you want to go, or am I gonna go?
So I drove up around the block, and then I came back, and my roommates were like, "Hey man, you should have just said leave."
Yeah.
And I just did not have it in me. So that's how I would get into trouble with a lie.
Yeah,
because I lie to spare people's feelings.
Yeah.
And then I will go above and beyond to
make it seem
all
true.
the theatrics to make a lie true.
Yeah. I lie the opposite way. I try to give less information.
Smart.
About my lie. I'm so sorry. I'm out of town. I'm sick. Not feeling well. Oh, I completely forgot. Wait, the train. I blame the train is delayed. Ugh, I had a work thing. I have so many work things come up, it's crazy.
I will lie.
And I don't really work, ever.
Yeah, I don't do anything.
I don't do anything. That's my favorite thing to do, is to do nothing.
It's the best.
I love doing nothing.